They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Catch made by the tight end. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Receiver makes the grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down mark.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Direct snap to the back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Rebels are on the move here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Hand off to the single back. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk, It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the point after is good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the 1st.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Vols looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the crowd and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in way downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. And this time it's complete. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Heading left after the handoff. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Boom. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Testing the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's the running back in the flat. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
He gets loose. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now a carry here for the fullback. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Morton. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he released it.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that catch is hauled in. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Grinding away with their running game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.